Greetings, fellow scribes! Welcome back to the archive. This week, I continue my series talking about the classes of Dark Sun by talking about the class that does not exist on Athas. There is one class from the core Player's Handbook classes that they could not even alter it to make it fit the setting. And that class is the Paladin. Why are there no Paladins? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about this week. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as we talk about why there are no Paladins on Dark Sun. So, why are there no Paladins on Dark Sun? Let's be honest. This is a question you as a GM or you as a player should never have to answer. You should be able to just go, well, the book says there are no Paladins on Dark Sun, so there are no Paladins on Dark Sun. However, we all have knowledge of those players. The ones who will try and buck the setting itself to do whatever they want, to be different. They're playing Earth Dawn, they'll want to play a non-magical person. You're running a Solar Exalted game, they're going to try and pressure you into letting them play one of the other types of Exalted. You're running a Jedi game, they're going to try and make a Clone Trooper. You're running a Dark Sun game, these people are going to try and play a Paladin. You know these people. We all deal with them. That's what this video is about. That's who these videos for. So, why are there no Paladins on Dark Sun? There are 3 reasons, as far as I'm concerned. First reason, and this is the straight up mechanical reason. They lose their Paladin abilities if they commit a chaotic act. And they lose those abilities until such time as they find a higher level cleric or paladin to cast atonement on them. This is a big deal. Why is this a big deal? Well, a chaotic act is any act that is not following the law. That is not pushing towards the agenda of law and order and rule of law. In Dark Sun, your players are most likely acting in opposition to the Sorcerer Kings. You know, the self-appointed rulers of each of the city-states. You're probably working with criminals in the forms of preservers or defilers. You know, mages and magic users. And you probably don't want to talk to the Templars and don't want to deal with them. So, in essence, your Paladin, if you were to play one, is going to spend so much of his time depowered that he's pretty much going to be a fighter anyway. Just without all the cool fighter abilities. The next reason is what a Paladin is. Paladins are the champions of deities. It doesn't matter the world that they're on, a Paladin must have a god or goddess. There's no such thing on Dark Sun. There are no gods. There are no goddesses. There are no deities on Dark Sun. The worship is of the elements: fire, earth, air, water. That's what clerics are clerics of. You will not see a cleric of some deity. You will see a cleric of water. You will see a cleric of fire, etc. And paladins, you cannot champion fire. What is fire's alignment? What is water's alignment? What are their agendas? You cannot champion those. And that's where you run into that issue with the paladin. That thematically, they just don't fit. Now, you could argue that the sorcerer kings are gods. And that leads us to our third case against the paladin. If you argue that the sorcerer kings are gods, then the paladin is even less necessary, because the cleric class Templar fills its niche. The Templars are the basically judges of Dark Sun, like using the Mega City Judge Dredd type judges, judge, juries, and executioners, although they're corrupt. We'll talk about them in a later video. But they get all their powers from the Sorcerer Kings. They're not quite the same as Paladins. And that is the short of it. Paladins don't exist because either their niche doesn't exist, it's filled in a different way, and frankly, they would be spending most of the time depowered anyway. This was a short video, but I hope it helps with that guy in your group. Next week, I'm going to start talking about the wizardly classes by talking about the preservers. So until then, I'd like you all to remember to have fun and keep gaming.